Hey everybody, happy Thursday and welcome back to the Greene Room. I'm Heather Ludlow.
And I'm Amber Greene, and we're so happy to be with you today. And it's so nice outside. So we finally have some good weather.
Yeah.
So I'm in a happy mood.
Me too.
And I always enjoy our time here.
Thursdays are always fun.
They are. And so we have a special episode today.
We do. We have two guests with us here today. We have Brette Land, who is one of our Greene Realty brokers, actually one of our managing brokers. And we have Amber's son, Liam Sullivan, with us today.
And what's special about Brette, she just had her 5-year license anniversary. So she's been a real estate broker for 5 years. And then Liam, he just finished his freshman year at IU. And he is wanting to be a real estate broker. So he's going to be our summer intern all summer. And is this your third year interning for us, Liam, or second? Second summer interning. So, and we're going to talk about mentorship today. Mentorship in real estate and why that's important.
Yes. Yeah. It's an important thing. Especially when you're just starting out.
Correct. And so we're going to talk about mentorship in real estate. And we're going to talk about what qualities does a person need to succeed in real estate.
Yeah.
And I think that we do things a little bit different here at Greene Realty. We're very hands-on in training our brokers. We're very organic. Sort of like an apprenticeship is what we do.
Yeah.
It's not just, we don't just hand you a manual that says how to be a real estate broker and give you a desk.
Right.
We are really walking you through the steps.
Yeah, we're teaching you to fish, right?
Yes.
We're not handing you the fish, we're teaching you. So that's something that's big with us. And I think it's going to be a fun one because we're going to get two completely different perspectives, right? From somebody that's building success and has a great track record, and then somebody that's kind of just dipping the toe in the water, right?
You've seen a lot, though, right? You kind of know what you're getting into.
Yeah, definitely know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, and you had fun today. I filmed 2 listing videos this morning, and I'm going to film another one this afternoon. And what Liam's been doing is he does the behind the scenes, taking some video and shots and everything, and just kind of seeing. Well, you've been at it 3 days. No, this is your 4th day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has it been cool so far?
I enjoy it.
Good.
I enjoy it.
Hey, sometimes that behind the scenes footage is the best footage.
I know. And so and he got some good stuff today already.
Yeah.
So Brette's journey.
Yes. So Brette, welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
It's my second time.
Yeah, you're a reoccurring guest for us. So we love that.
You're starting to get real comfortable in front of the camera, right?
You're right.
Yeah, she loves it. Everybody.
We had Brette's husband on our episode once.
We did.
Yes.
Talking about spouses in real estate.
We did.
He loved it too.
Yeah.
You can ask him back anytime.
He did a really good job. He really did.
He did. He said a lot of nice things about you.
He did.
I told him to.
Good.
Right.
And he complied.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what good husbands do.
Right.
Right, Matt? Well, let's get started. Why don't you take us back to the beginning? What made you decide to get into real estate?
I'm going to love this story.
I feel like, honestly, I had always been interested in real estate, kind of. My grandparents had rentals. I like to move.
You do like to move.
You do like to move.
So, there was a little bit of interest there. But then when I had my second kid, my daughter, it was just a personal family thing. I needed to get back to work, but I wanted something flexible. I was like, what could I do, that I wouldn't have to put my kids in daycare. So that's kind of what spurred it. And so I would take my classes at night while the kids were asleep. She was 3 months old when I started taking my classes, but it was much different than what I thought. I thought I could get into it, make some side money, and just pick my hours. And that's not what it was like at all. I did, in fact, I ended up putting my kids in daycare.
Yeah.
Only like once or twice a week at first. But then it got to a point where they were in it full time because I realized if I wanted to do it and do a good job, I had to do it full time. So that's one thing I like to stress to everybody that is like, I want to be a realtor, because there's a lot of people that say it and ask. And I'm like, one thing that I didn't realize, I thought it would just be good side money and I could just do it part time and pick my own hours. And that's not at all what it was or is. But that's why I got into it. And I obviously kept with it and did put kids in daycare and go that route, go the full-time route because I liked it. So, I mean, it worked out, but it's very different. Like the reason I went into it was it did not work out the way I thought it would. It was very different.
Yeah.
And I still remember when you reached out to me and came to me, and I was not in a position. I was thinking, I can't teach someone. I don't know how to do that. How do I train you? How do I mentor you? And so, but you were just so persistent, and she came in with these Greene Realty cookies, specially made.
Well, I came in after.
That's smart move, by the way.
I brought the cookies after you said I could come on board.
Did you?
Amber ghosted me for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes,
I asked if I could come work for her, and she just never replied. And I thought, okay, I guess I'll figure something else out. But then she replied and said I could. That's when I brought the cookies.
That's when you brought the cookies out. See, if you'd have brought the cookies like on day one, there would have been no 2 to 3 weeks of ghosting.
You probably would have been like, what an annoying suck up is probably what you would have thought. But
no,
so
you taught me that I know how to teach. And so I wasn't sure what to do, but I just said, well, just come in every day and just, you can observe me and watch, and you can go on all my listing appointments, and you can go show buyers houses with me. And even when, and this is something that we do that I think is important. What you learn in real estate school in your classes is not really what you do on a daily basis.
No, it's just to pass the test.
Yeah, they don't teach you how to talk to clients. They don't teach you how to have hard phone conversations. They don't teach you how to go over an inspection response. None of these things, right? So what I would do is I would for phone calls, remember how I would just put them on speaker, and you heard me talking to clients and delivering good news, delivering bad news, having hard conversations. And then I think that's how you learned to talk to clients.
For sure. Yeah. Even in the beginning when I still wasn't super confident, I would just repeat. I would repeat what Amber had said to people. I watched enough of it that even if I didn't know it, I could at least repeat what I'd heard. So yeah, it was good. The more I watched and followed you around.
Yes. And I think, one of the things we're going to talk about is, what does it take to be a good real estate broker? What are the qualities that you need? And you had some of those qualities that couldn't be taught. You were eager to learn. You were cooperative. You had a good attitude. You listened. You tried. I mean, you had all the skills, and you have a calmness too that really can't be taught. That's an important thing.
Yeah.
If someone said to me, what are the top 3 things needed to be a good real estate broker? One of the things I'm going to say is calmness.
Yeah.
And the ability to manage the chaos. And so even if you feel chaotic on the inside, when you're talking to your clients, you have to be calm. You have to calm them down.
Yeah.
Right?
They should never know
that you're chaotic.
That you're chaotic.
Yeah. And with Brette, she's in 5 years. I mean, I've seen her work for 5 years, and I've never seen her not be calm. And I know there's chaos. Right. You've got a calmness that is just hard to teach. You have that. So, but I like the apprenticeship model, meaning I think it's way better. And it was ideal. You were able to be with me for 6 months. You could really do that for about 6 months. Not everyone has that luxury. So that was good that you were able to do that, and you used that time wisely, because then I think that you spent a good 6 months of just, was it 6 months? I think it was.
I mean, probably. I mean,
something like that.
For as long as I could, I just followed you around. I still do sometimes.
Yeah. And it's interesting because now, 5 years in, you're so successful. And a lot of times, I will ask you, hey, I've got this situation. What would you do? And it's just good to be able to talk things through with you. I do that with you too, Heather. I mean, it's so good to have each other to bounce things off of. But yeah. And so I'm excited to see, you kind of do the same thing with Liam. I want Liam to have that opportunity to just sort of shadow me, shadow you. I may have him do some listing appointments with you if you don't mind. Then you can see people's different styles, because that's what I always said to you. You can watch me and see how I do it, but you are going to find your own way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and just sort of take the good parts of what I do that you might want to carry on into what you do, but you put your own spin on it, your own style on it.
Yeah, once you get confident enough, I think you just do that. You just, yeah.
Yeah. You make it your own,
Mhm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so what makes a good broker? We talked about the calmness.
They got to be coachable.
Coachable.
You got to listen.
Yeah. Calmness.
Be willing to like follow through on the things that you're being taught, because I can talk to a wall all day long, but if, you know, people aren't listening, responding, doing the things, you got to just do the hard work every day.
Well, work ethic, right?
Yeah.
It's work ethic. And
Yeah.
so what Brette was saying at the beginning, it's really, if you can be a part-time real estate broker, but you're not going to have the same level of success as if you're a full-time real estate broker.
Oh,
And
100%.
so what does a full-time real estate broker mean? Oh my goodness, I don't know what it means. You could be working some hours, 80 hours a week. I mean, I was up until 4 a.m. last night. Well, past that, actually. I think Liam was surprised to see me up at the kitchen table, but sometimes you just have to get it done.
Yeah.
Right? And it sort of comes in waves, too.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so when the work is there, you have to do it.
Yeah.
And you can't.
It doesn't wait.
No.
You got to get it done. Everything's
Right.
pretty time sensitive. So,
People don't realize, like, when you're a full-time broker, and I suppose even when you're a part-time broker, people call me from 7 a.m. to like 10 or 11 p.m. And Amber knows, because people will call her and text her past midnight. I mean, it doesn't stop. It never stops.
Yeah.
And if you were to tell people, you know, I'm busy, or I don't want to talk to you at 1 a.m., they would be offended. Like, so you can't even say that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
so,
Mhm.
you know, you have to be, it's a job where, I mean, yeah, could I take off tomorrow and take my kids to Holiday World? Sure. But like, then the flip side is,
you
you
got
know,
to catch up.
yeah, you're not really setting your own hours all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Trying to think of other qualities that make a good real estate broker. Gosh, we've hit on a lot of them.
I think going along with that responsiveness, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Communication, responsiveness.
Communication.
And even if you don't have necessarily any news, I mean, I've tried to do this, and sometimes I can do it, and sometimes I can't. But it's always good to just communicate with your sellers like once a week.
Yeah, I do every Friday.
Yeah,
They know that, like when we sit down at the table,
Yeah.
the initial, you know,
And-
meeting each other.
Mhm.
Here's how I work.
And even if it's just to say we didn't have any showings,
Yeah.
release, or just so that they know you're there, and that because the silence can cause issues if you're not.
to make them think, what are they doing?
Yeah.
You know, if they don't hear anything from you, they're automatically going to think, well, they're not doing anything.
Right.
Well, we probably are.
Mhm.
It's just all behind the scenes,
Yes.
you know, and we're calling other brokers and trying to get them in the door so we can get your house sold.
And one of the things I've thought about is just take pride in your work. Taking pride in your work and yourself
Yeah.
is something that's needed too. But if I've got 20 sellers, I have to treat each seller like they're my only seller, right?
Yes.
Because the sellers don't care if you're my seller, you don't care that I might have 19 others.
Right.
You want to know, what am I going to do for you? And so you have to figure out a way. And sometimes it means staying up till 4 a.m. Sometimes it means working weekends, all those things. You have to make each seller feel like they're your only seller and they are that important. Why? Because they are.
They are.
And we're so
Yeah.
grateful to have them.
100%.
And same thing with buyers. It's the
Mhm.
same thing. So,
Yeah.
Are you taking
There's a lot more to it.
Right.
You taking notes, Liam?
Yeah.
Mental notes.
Okay,
Mental
good job.
Yeah.
Well, that
So-
brings us
to Liam.
To Liam, right? So you're a college freshman. Well,
Yep.
you'll be a sophomore. You just got done,
Yeah,
right?
just got done with freshman year, going
Yeah?
into sophomore year.
So you're a legitimate sophomore now.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You survived that first year of college. That's big.
Yeah, I did. It was a good time, stressful at points, but like all around it, I had so much fun.
Good.
100% did.
And you're going to IU. We talked about you were going to major in business. Maybe you're going to minor in entrepreneurship. We're kind of talking through some of that. And stuff.
I think I'm already decided that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to be working for some corporate company my whole life, when I could be doing something that I know I would enjoy and making money for myself. Like, one thing that I've noticed from just like watching you guys, especially Mom, is that like nothing's ever really going to be the same on a day-to-day basis. Like, you're never going to have like a same day. And like just from like jobs I worked out through high school, like just doing the same thing over and over, like there's no way I could barely do this for like 2 months. Like there's no way I could do this for years on end.
You need
So, like,
opportunity.
that's definitely something that really sparked me about real estate. And like obviously I'm blessed to like see some of the best people do it day in, day out. So I already have a great opportunity to learn from like really good people, and like people let me know that I have a good opportunity to learn. So I was like, yeah, I know. So I definitely don't take that for granted about who I'm able to learn from. And I also I love talking to people. Like,
Yeah.
I just like talking to people, especially when they're pleasant. That's always better. But
That's not always the case. Yeah.
Well, what I noticed about you last summer, Liam, is that when you were going on listing appointments with me, you just had a natural ability to talk to people.
Mhm.
So that might be another good quality for a real estate broker to have.
I think it's a big one.
To be able to walk in and make people feel comfortable and talk to them. You did that really, really well. And you would introduce yourself. And those people skills are a big deal.
Yeah.
And so I'm really glad to see that you have them. I guess a question I would have for you is, you grew up watching me sell real estate.
Mhm.
What's one of your favorite memories?
One of my favorite memories.
Yeah, of being a real estate kid.
Or
You could either do a favorite memory, because I know I didn't tell you.
There's so many things, but I feel like I forgot like the best ones. Like those things that you don't think about all the time, but like when you remember, it's like, oh my gosh.
Or you could even it could be a bad memory. Or I know I used to make you put signs up a lot.
I mean, that's not terrible.
She made you crawl through a window one time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't remember where it was.
That was in Baybridge. There was I had a garage listed for sale on this lot, and it was locked. And so Liam crawled through the window. I remember that. You did that for me. I picked you up. I think I picked you up after school from like practice or something. You didn't have your driver's license yet, but I think you were a sophomore though.
Yeah.
I have a little story. I remember when I knew that, because you're a lot like me in the way you're entrepreneurial, you see opportunities and things like that. But I remember when you couldn't have been older than 3rd or 4th grade, maybe 4th grade. And that was when we lived down by the park in Rochdale.
Yeah.
Remember we lived down by the elementary school by the park?
Yeah.
And then I had just gotten you to where you could walk. You and Ruby would walk you to Casey's, because you wanted to always go to Casey's after school and go get something. So you'd be like, I want Casey's money. So then you'd go to Casey's and get your snacks or whatever. And then you got to where you could do it yourself. And I trusted you to go down there and cross the road and everything. And then one time you're like, Mom, I think I want to work at Casey's when I grow up. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
I said, oh, really, Liam? Why? And you said, because they make so much money there. And I said, well, what do you mean? He's like, the cashiers, they make lots of money because there's people in there all the time. And so, and you were like, I want to do that. And you thought that the cashier got to take all the money home.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yes.
So, and I said, no, Liam. I said, you want to own a Casey's. And then we talked about it. And then you're like, yeah, I want to own a Casey's. So then I realized, I got a little entrepreneur on my hands.
Yeah.
But I remember
Cashier.
Or a cashier. I was like, oh man, that's the cutest thing, because you thought they got to keep all the money. Yeah. So you, are you excited to take your real estate test? Or are you thinking,
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely excited. Like, I don't even know if excited is the word to use. Like, obviously, I want to do it, but I mean, like, nobody's ever really excited to take a 90-hour course and take a test. But, like,
Yeah.
obviously, it's something I want to do because I want to get my real estate license. But, so, yeah, I'm not excited, but, like, I'm ready to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
what do you think you'll like best about being a real estate broker?
Like I said, the variety. Just not doing the same thing, and, like, knowing that no matter what, like, if I'm not making money, it's my fault. Like, there's not really anyone else's fault. Like, it's all on me. I don't like putting important things to myself in other people's hands, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I like to be able to control it myself. So, like, that's definitely a thing that has really brought me into real estate. Like, I just don't like the idea of having, like, super big upper boss, I guess, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It does make sense because I think a lot of us here exactly the same way.
I
maybe
think people that have an entrepreneur, you have to be an entrepreneur to be good in real estate.
you have to be, yeah,
Because
100%.
you have to know that the risk is I may not get paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't sell a house, I don't get paid.
Yeah,
Okay. So you have to have the stomach. You have to be able to stomach that.
yeah,
You have to have the mental fortitude to realize, okay, if I don't sell something, I don't get paid. Your back is up against the wall, and I think that's exciting to me though.
yeah.
I'm excited by that. I see
That
that as
drives me. Like, I'm like,
Yes.
oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I see that as a challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
that I can meet.
Mhm.
And so, and I think you're like that, Brette. I think
Mhm.
you have, and you, I always say to you, you're so good you don't even know it, because you don't even really do, you get all this word of mouth advertising and, you get clients all the time. And a couple times I know you've wondered if it's just going to keep continuing. And I've always said, the clients will always be there if you continue to do what you're doing. And they've always been there.
Yeah, I think that every day, and I think the difference is I'm younger. Liam has parents that were entrepreneurs. I didn't. I was always very much I'm gonna go to work and make my money and pay my bills, and I still feel that way even though my income is not consistent. And so that part has been a struggle. Like I don't like it. Does not excite me to know. To know, I am every single day of my life. I'm like, what if nobody calls me tomorrow?
Yeah.
So that part, I live in constant stress.
But in 5 years, have they never not called?
No, they have always continued to call.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
I think I'll until the day I die be like, tomorrow's it. I'm gonna. But so. Yeah, nobody'll call me.
Oh,
but
yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, but I think, and you've watched that your parents though, so you might be a little bit better equipped to not. Yeah, your nerves will handle it better than mine probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you did you ever feel like, man, mom works too much and I wish she was at home more? Or did you kind of, are you glad I worked like that so you could kind of see what does this person look like?
Mhm.
How do you feel
Like,
about that?
I'm just kind of like 50-50 on like obviously spending time with you would be great, but like I know like it is what it is. Like you're busy and like you got it's just what you like to do. You're making making lots of money off it, and like it's helped me become more independent myself. Like I can take care of myself easily. Like I don't need like a mom to come mom me around and like tell me what to do and tell me what I need to do. I can do all those things myself.
Yep.
So that's definitely helped because of your work. But I mean, no, I've never been at the point where it's like, man, I really wish mom wasn't working. Like I've never been at that point.
Well, that's good because
That is good.
sometimes that mom guilt stuff. I've had it.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
think, gosh darn it, should I be doing more? But what I always thought was, well, I can model for Ruby and Liam like a business person, and I can at least teach them the value of hard work and that you can build something of your own and all those things. So I was always thinking, well, I can do that better than I can cook and clean anyway.
So just right.
So order
Yeah.
pizza. Order pizza, kids. No, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's. I think we all struggle with that.
Oh,
And Brette
yes,
has young
absolutely.
kids. You and I have older kids.
Yeah.
And it's just something that never goes away
No.
because you always want to make sure that you're there for your kids.
Yeah, I thought as mine got older, maybe I wouldn't feel as bad, but I still do.
Yeah.
So
But it is I'm so excited. Like when I heard you say to me that you were really interested in real estate and I knew you meant it, I was so excited. And I thought, gosh, this is amazing. Like I never, it's like wildest dreams. So cool that, you want to do the same thing I do. And that I might be able to teach you and help you. And that, and I think Brette can really help you because she knows what it's like to be mentored. And so I know she's going to help you a lot and things. And it's so fun, like, to spend time with you now. Like, this summer, we're going to get to spend a lot of time together. Just like today, we had fun with the listing videos.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it was good. It was a good time.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah. I'm kind of cheesy in the listing videos, and you kind of laugh at me, but it's fun. So
cheesy works. It gets views. So
right, you gotta hook them in the beginning.
You sure do. With your
cheese bomb.
Yeah.
So
well, on this topic of mentorship, let's talk about how we teach. We've kind of delved into it a little, but maybe we should talk about it a little more. So, how do you what do you feel like your mentor style is?
And my mentor style is watch me.
Yeah.
Watch me and learn. And I will share with you. I'm not real regimented. I'm just going to, because I'm always just moving from one thing to the next.
Yeah.
But you can watch anything I do. You can ask any questions you have. And I'm going to teach you just by example, through observation. Mm-hmm. So the kind of just like an apprentice. That's kind of my model. What about you? How do you mentor?
Similar. I'm maybe a little bit more regimented, but that's only because I've been working really hard on me. It's not always perfect, right? But pretty much the same. Mm-hmm. Like be an apprentice, you know, follow me, watch me, see how I talk to people, how I diffuse hard situations, you know, and kind of just soak it all in, then ask your questions, you know, but I'm just not a person that's going to just hand it all to you. Like, you got to watch me. You got to learn.
Yeah. And it's not like you can make a job description. Here's what a real estate broker does every day.
Right.
You know, A, B, C, D, E, the end. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's ever changing.
Oh, totally. And you're going to make mistakes, and that's all part of growth and totally normal, you know?
Yeah. What about you, Brette? Like, what is, now that you're going to do some teaching with Liam, what's your teaching style going to be?
I mean, I think I mimic you or try to. I'm just like, all right, well, you know, this is what Amber did when she was teaching me this. That's kind of same thing. Like I took Liam and Michelle yesterday and they just followed me and I just explained things. That's all I know to do. I mean, it's all about repetition kind of, even though everything's different with every transaction. It's like the more you watch me enter in a listing or the more I walk you through entering a listing, the more you do that, then the more comfortable you'll be with it.
It's building confidence.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I would say, and that's why it's important for them they need to want to do it, because if they only see it once a month or something, they're not going to remember.
No.
So, yeah, I would say similar to you.
Yeah. And I think in this business, you have to be really hands-on.
Yeah.
Like you don't just learn by reading a book or, you know what I mean, getting on a webinar or whatever. You have to like actually physically do it.
What do you think, Liam, as a newbie? How do you want to be taught?
Just like I like when things are explained to me, because I like when you guys might think of something so simple. Obviously, I have no idea what that is. Like, so I could definitely say Brette did a great job, especially when we looked at the place at Van Bibber the other day. Just like fully explaining things and going into depth and like going into depth, not depth, going into depth about it. And it just like she really explained things to me and it just made sense. She's like made sure after like, does that make sense? I'm like, yeah. I mean, explained it as best she could and it makes sense to me. So
Do you think it's going to be hard to have like your mom as your boss?
Like here's how I thought about it. Like obviously like I'm coming in, you're my boss, I work for you, and sometimes like the best thing about having you and Brette is because sometimes like when your mom tells you to do something, like, oh my God,
Brette, do I have to do that?
You have to tell yourself it's like this. She's not my mom right now. This is my boss. This is my job. I have to do it. So yeah, I mean, that's that.
What was that thing you did again? Oh my God, what was that?
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Well, there you go.
There you go. There you have it.
Yeah, and I think what I was excited about for this podcast is we are looking to bring on some new brokers.
Yes.
The right people, you know. And so, and we're looking for certain things, and we offer certain things.
Right.
And so I hope that people reach out if they are interested. I know I'm willing to meet and talk with anyone.
Same here.
Even if they don't go to Greene Realty, it's not about that. It's really not.
It's
you know?
not. I'm way more into collaboration than competition.
Me too. Do I want good brokers? Yeah. And if I see a good broker and I like what they're doing and I respect how they work, I always think to myself, gosh, wonder if they'd want to come to Greene Realty, or how would they fit here or something.
Yeah.
But I've had conversations with some people, and they have not come to Greene Realty, and I still think so highly of them and watch what they're doing from afar and cheer them on in things. So there's a fit for everybody in different brokerages.
Oh, there is.
So
absolutely.
and the more we can get along with other brokers, the better it is for us,
for our clients,
and just why not get along? It feels better than not getting along.
We're all kind of working towards the same goal, right? That's what I don't understand. Like, if we're all working towards the same goal, trying to get this house closed and make sure everybody's taken care of, then let's just all be cool with each other and
and
get it done.
And I know Brett has heard me say this a lot. There's enough houses to go around. There's enough houses for all of us to sell.
Yep.
I've said that a lot. And it's true. There's plenty of houses to sell.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna be, we're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah.
If you work hard and you treat people right, you're gonna be fine in real estate.
You will. And in life in general. It's just a good rule of thumb.
Right?
Yeah,
it
for
is.
sure. Yeah.
So on that note, do we have any
No questions, just a comment. Guy with a game.
Oh,
Hey, guy with the game.
How's your game?
I hope it's well.
Hello, and then like everything, it's all try and fail, and so you don't.
It really is. Sometimes it's building the plane while you're flying it. I feel like that most days. Like,
right? Exactly. So, well, I think this was fun. It was so nice to have you on today, Liam.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Yes.
Thanks for being here too, Brett.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yep. And we're just we're a great group. I love it.
We are a great group. Yeah, I agree. So if you want to join a great group, give us a call.
Give us a call.
Yeah. We'd love to chat with you.
All right. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see everybody
Next Thursday. Have a great week.